Hello everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. We are starting with some extra keys because we found the clock tower last time. So that's nice. I would like to find the room of mirrors again. I feel like there might be something we haven't seen in there, and I've not seen that room in a long time. But let's see what we get here. Start with a decent hallway. Chapel or just the hallway or that. Let's go this because we have access to the room on the left via the other hallway. And here we could definitely do a very early security. Then a wee little run into the garden. So nice to wish you well. Right, what do we want to see today? I would take a bunker, I would take a tool shed. We have the option. Give me the shelter. I think that has the biggest negative impact on us in the further spots in the building. I'm still also looking for white trees or white rocks under trees or something. This dead tree is suspicious to me, but we press on. So let's start in security and do the dance. Getting good at this dance. I just want to check, right? Show me the security levels. Low, e.g. 1 or 2 security doors with low and 5 or 6 with high. Okay. Good to know. Nothing on the desk here. Do the rear corner. Lab in the rear corner. Sure. Possibly start a handy experiment. What are we going to do? Each time you find some trash while digging, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Each bedroom after the second. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. I am interested in delivering more letters to the mailroom just to see if we can learn things. We don't have a shovel yet, so that's out. Each time you bypass a security door, each bedroom you draft after your second. Let's draft bedrooms. And if we don't have a sledgehammer, do I care about adding stuff to the entrance hall? Not so much, so going to do a day of letter adding by drafting a bunch of bedrooms. And any coins, notes, keys, anything of the like. This that I don't still know about. Okay, going north. Immediate rooms I don't like, but we can go darkroom. And we are saved from its effects. So we've seen that was the tree that had the code on there. We've seen that writing. Else, I don't know much to do. That one again. Oh, a gem. That's nice. I don't see a security code for the safe in this room in that picture. Yeah, nothing else that I can see is helpful. Nothing hanging up on these, developing. Interesting. Let's do this one that we can afford to be a dead end first. I guess we'll do the furnace. We're sheltered from its effect, and we get a shovel. Nothing of interest is buried here. Parlor will have gems, which is what we're shortest on at the moment. Or we could buy tons of keys. But I think parlor. Yoink. Okay, the gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. Gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains a true statement. If this is the true statement, then the gems are in the white box and the gems are in the black box are lies, and the gems are in the blue box. Smashed it, mate. Right. Inwards. We do need to draft some bedrooms today if we want to add letters to our pool. But this gives us a route upwards, which we don't have from other rooms. So, not yet, bedrooms. Not yet. Drawing room, chapel, storeroom. Drawing room has 2 exits. Chapel has 2 exits. But we can redraw these, which enthuses me. Den is not bad. Gives us a nice right-hand turn. Gem. No crates. Start on the locked doors. I like the courtyard over here. Then we can take a bedroom in the dead end if one is offered to us. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Okay. Dead end here. Bedroom? No! Observatory then. Seems the simple choice. Flowers and keys. Okay, I'm fine with that. Have you magically grown flowers? No. We do not have a key card. Let's draft over here because then we can alter the draft once. Oh my god, it's the showroom and we can afford it. For once in our lives, we actually have some money. Shop that, we can shop that. We can shop that, we can shop that. Right, the moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. The ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. The chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw things tomorrow while drafting. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. I mean, I'd like the ornate compass. I would take the chronograph. But also, right now, we can still wait to purchase stuff and be a little choosy about things. But for once in our lives, we actually have enough money to do things here, which is fun. Library to go north. And we have coin. Drafting volume 5. Every architect has experienced it. There's an arrow. Oh no, that's my... I thought there was an arrow over the E. No, that's my cursor. You're drafting your house room by room, and then suddenly everything's going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available, and it's imperative you draft a hallway, or else you have no hope. But on the critical draw, you draft nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, the death of expansion. In short, they are death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting as they may, and as menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their exterior, dead ends hold inherent value. This volume of drafting, we will go deeper into dead ends. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to avoid these rooms while drafting in your house, as they limit available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes the floor plan from that draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room in the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes in Introduction to the Tomb. We know about the tomb in the outer rooms. Scattered, blah, blah. I think we know most of what's there. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find in the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are draftable. Hovel, toolshed, trading post, root cellar, shelter. Shrine, a list of shrines. Top 5 dead ends. Dead end contest. Right, so... Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed in the estate in a humble bedroom. Groundskeeper's toolshed is often a great draft choice to find a shovel or sledgehammer. Even better if you can find the trading post, that is, if someone has valuable things to offer. Shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained in the are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, the stores are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. The last outer room is a shrine. Something, blessings are persistent, bestow upon the relevant visitor. Type of duration can change depending on the amount of gold, but more gold the longer the blessing. Hold on. The blessing and duration of the blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer it will last. Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while you are drafting from the grounds the following day. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. I think that's 5 now. I think that's changed. Top 5 dead ends. If Toolshed is good, Attic is really good. Steep gem cost always pays for itself. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chest portmanteaus. More than any other room, Coat Check allows architects to center their strategies to a specific item of their choice. Hovel is the risk may scare off some, but those who see the steps as an expendable resolve. Throw caution to the wind. Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. Secret Passage is not a dead end. Mail-in sweepstakes on January 20th, blah, blah, blah. Drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day. You could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Eligibility. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen areas who are at least 14 years of age at the time of writing. I can't read the rest of that tiny stuff. Too small, making me go cross-eyed. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe even the most eerie aspects of our world can speak. Okay, so some interesting stuff there for sure. Going north. Locked. User key. This is not great. I don't want to freeze my money because I want to spend my money. I guess it's going to be a clock tower. We don't have any more books to buy, I think, and I don't want to spend money on books that I don't need to. So, another trip up the clock tower. Feels like we do this quite often these days. Just some money, nothing else. Wow, that is a... That is a disappointment, that is. Alright, well, we won't stay up here any longer than we have to. So, we can get to that lower left corner in a couple of ways. The courtyard can let us further north, but I think that courtyard is locked by a security door, perhaps? Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Sure. Very expensive. See how that works shortly. Definitely not. Not wasting 2 steps going in and out of there. So, from here, let's do the lower corner. Attic would have been great, but was not to be. Nice to get a gem. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Oh, okay. So is that like if we use the dice? I now realize with more context. Honestly, we could coat check the watering can. Because we need some gems. Let's drop off the chronograph. It'll be good on a day where we have lots of dice or something. And it's so expensive. It'd be nice to get more use out of it. West Wing Hall keeps us progressing up the side here. Chapel would be the last red room. But we know we can get up through the spare room, so let's do the guest bed. Gives us +10. Anything extra for us? It's like a no. Shall we spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, so 12 steps just to carve out that dead end? Have we drafted the dining room yet? No. Tell you what, let's confirm this isn't a dead end before we do this. Right, that will be unlocked. So we have to go behind coat check. We get 2 for walking through there, so that's a nice little rebate. That makes this not nearly as expensive. 4 items. A sleep mask. Key. We get a gem back. Presumably not going to have shoes or anything when it specifically dictates that we're getting 4 items and not more than 4. Then we get 2 back there. And we get 5. And if we nip in here and back, we can get another 5 from the sleep mask. That's nice. Okay. Redraw anything that lets us go through. Chapel is fine. We have a shovel. There are not things for that here. Parlor or patio? Patio, spread gems to each green room. Just the courtyard on the opposite side. But get a gem. We can watering can. Get a gem. Get a rock. Little key. Another rock. Anything else for us here? Gem. Right, please give us onward journeys. 5 keys. Good amount. Commissary spends a gem that I don't really want to spend right now. Parlor, bunk room, commissary. I'm going to risk the redraw. Nook, boiler room, gives a power source. We know how much I don't love the boiler room. for its intricacies. Billiard room, easy choice here. Keep going north. Quick math, 18. Square 4 is 16. 1 plus 3 is 4. Squared is 16 minus 14 is 2. Interesting. 4 squared is 16 minus 5. Hold on. 4. Square it. 16 minus 15 is 1. Add 4 is 5. Square it is 25. Minus 15 is 10. Oh, jeez. 16. Hold on. Is purple divide by? What are we doing? What's going on? 16 divided by 4 is 4. Divided by 4 is 4. Divided by 1 is... hold on. 16. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 divided by 4 is a quarter. Quarter squared. I don't think that works out, does it? $16 divided by 2 is 8 divided by 2 is 4 divided by 2 is 2? No. 18. 4 squared is 16. 1 and 3 is 4. 16 minus 14 is 2. 16 minus 15 is 1. Plus... Oh my god, how did I do this like 8 seconds ago and it was so clear and now I'm going all cross-eyed? 4 squared is 16. Minus 15 is 1. Plus 4 is 5. Squared is 25 minus 15 is 10. Then we're back to here. 16 divided by square of 4 is 1. I don't know what this all is. We can't keep dividing by 4 over and over again. We can't do 16 divided by 4 squared. 16 divided by 16 is 1. Divided by 4 is a quarter. Divided by 4 doesn't work. 18, 16. Let's start writing these down. 18, 16. 4 squared one plus 3 is 4 squared is 16, 14, 2. 18, 16, 2. Then it's 4 squared is 16, minus 15 is 1, plus 4, this is 10. And then I don't know what this is. 16, and then divided by 4 squared 3 times. 16 divided by 16 is 1. Let's just try 4. Nope. So 18, 16, 2, 10, 16. Can't say I followed the math on that one. But hey, we got through it. I'm going to delete those 4 numbers before they sit in my notepad and confuse the heck out of me down the line. We can use that right now if this door is locked. Nothing of interest. We also have watering can. So that's disappeared. A key. Maybe I should have used it before we started digging. Right, this is the room on the left, which is the one that is closer to us right now. If we get the key out, we can go and check it. And then with the checked key, we can go as soon as we find the boiler room, which will be nice. Sorry, I simply had to stop for a piece of cake I was offered. So, what are we doing? We're in the corner, we've got the secret garden, we've done our digging, there's a flower. Love that for us. I would like to see if we can use our watering can again here. We don't have the key that I really want yet. Our science experiment was for letters on future bedrooms. Solarium, unusual and rare rooms are more likely. Music room gives us keys. It costs us 2 of our 3 gems. We have 15 money. The showroom's still here. We haven't found the vault, which would be a really good time to find it. We are about to draft over from the secret garden in the other direction. But we did just open the left door of the antechamber. And this was the left door, wasn't it? Yeah. So, if we can get to the left door of the antechamber, that will mean we can get the key and then go and check it. What colour room are we in? A blue room. Could be anything a blue room, couldn't it? Oh no! None of these let me into that left-hand side of the antechamber. Damn it. Oh, that's such a kick in the teeth. Let's go closet. Find a key card. No key card. A lucky rabbit's foot. Not what I need right now. Right, drafting off the... Ah, there you go. Watering can. Gets a gem. That's what I was wanting to see. We could special key. Prism key. Off of a garden to another garden. None of these are the greenhouse, which is what I wanted to find. I could redraw them. They all still green. That feels kind of rude. Dig spots. Letter has been delivered to the mailroom. That's good. Haven't found the mailroom today, but hopefully that will still be there later. Right, that gets us to the boiler room, but it's closed from this side. Intriguing. The ballroom requires 2, but then sets us back to 2. So that is agreeable. 1952 was not the answer to a question that I thought it could be previously. Or to a safe code that I thought it might be. It could be the one, it could be hers in the boudoir on second thoughts. Commissary. Sledgehammer, running shoes, set of gems. Take some running shoes, I guess. Right, can we get a corridor that lets us towards the antechamber? Kind of. We can get the reading nook, but we don't have access to that side of the antechamber yet. We need a very specific door for that, and to draft anything else right now we need to get to this courtyard, and I think this is an electric keycard door, which is even more problematic. The doors are not being agreeable today. Sigh. I do want to double check. That door is no use to us into the aquarium. Here, in the computer place, in the office, you have to do something specific to spread money. I guess this just spreads gems automatically. Fine. Guest room, hallway, bedroom, coat check. Anything here I really want to coat check? Not more than anything else. We've got no dice. I'd love a freezer, but I cannot have one. Walk-in closet. Did not have what we need. We did not find a way to turn off the doors. We are running low on steps as well through this extra chicane that we have done around the gaff. So there's probably some fruit around, isn't there? Yeah, this is a keycard door that we do not have the keycard for. So, that is another fairly damp squib of a day, isn't it? 9 gold is not enough to go to the showroom. We did buy something from the showroom, so that's nice. That's something. And we have that item checked for another day. But Even all those rooms could not find me a security key. Alright, we're not going to go for another one because then it'll be an hour and 40 minutes almost certainly. But thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.